Turn 83. There's an earthquake in Persia from the legendary culture event, which sucks. We're just going to take the orders because I don't want to become a builder or zealot. We will not pick up pilgrimage. And then our ambassador has died. We're going to start a palace here. We'll continue inquiring here. 2-year inquiry because this city has 73 civics. Start a farm here next to this granary that we're finishing, just trying to get more food. And similarly, in the trying to get more food, we'll start a farm here. And then start another one here. That should become 6.5. Just really need more food. And then we will start a farm here. And then start a lumber mill here to get some more training. I'm going to start a basement here. Should have basically a little more. We're trying to balance food and iron. We're going to need a little more food than iron. So just going to kind of be playing that by ear. And ambassador-wise, our only good candidate was unfortunately the governor here in Tus. So we're going to lose eloquent on that, but that's okay because it's just not a big deal there. Other governor choices don't have a scholar, which is unfortunate because we totally would have placed a scholar there. And we don't have another scholar here, so it's really just one scholar for everyone. So we'll just put a judge in there for inspiring. And then I think we're just going to run council at the moment. Potentially festival, get some... Yeah, maybe festival, get some additional stuff. And then we'll swap that in there to defend. And then I guess I keep going back and forth. I'm actually going to do worker. Because I think it's going to be more important to... I just don't have enough workers right now, realistically. I only have 1 cleric worker and 3 states workers. So we definitely want another worker. Kind of overbuilt rider workers. So I think we have enough iron to support this basement at this point. And I do really want another unit. Could be wrong about that, but and iron is so expensive though. So we're going to need 400 iron by the time we finish barding. So maybe actually we don't do this. I feel like I'm going to need the basement though to kill spears. So it's like a 7 damage to a spear. So it's going to be interesting here. So it's getting forts everywhere, which is really frustrating. It's going to be really hard to break in here. Of course, we can build a boat here. And that might be an option. And just take out Hydra or something. We don't have the wood for a bireme, but we could do it. 3 years to give ourselves the option for a boat. Plop the boat here, essentially here. Something like that. And that gives me good amount of coast. You can of course block it. He's got a lot of units down there, so I'm not sure that's actually that effective. I do think I need to just take care of these forces. He's still stronger, despite being primitive. And his scout, I think, went into my city or is just hiding in these forests right now. Do not have the orders or the workers to chop. Palace is going to help here speed up that inquiry even more. It's going to take 6 years, so not sure how much difference Palace will actually make. But we will potentially keep running additional inquiries. I think our next plan tech-wise is scholarship into windlass for crossbows, because I imagine he is eventually going to have pikes on me, and his unique unit is also a melee. The legionary, so it makes sense to go crossbow against that, especially since he has strength against melee, so crossbow really counters against that, because crossbows of course have strength against melee themselves, anti-melee plus 50%, so should be able to eliminate his unique unit, and he's got quite a lot of melee units, so should be good. Yeah, so I think worker, maybe, honestly, it just doesn't feel like I can justify the 6 turns for worker. What's the opportunity cost for me? It's like 100 civics, so let's take the worker. Like 20 civics a turn, and it'll get us farms up and running more quickly. We can get a hamlet here, grab these very important things. Once this ministry finishes, I think we just either build a farm or probably build a hamlet here. Not sure. We'll think about that next turn. Not picking Holy War yet. We will when we rush things out. We may next turn actually to get the free promo on it. I don't think we want to, especially since I'm going to need money to upgrade all these. So we should have enough to upgrade So those things were judicious with their spending. We could also do an apprentice officer here, but I feel like the time for officer has passed. We really, really need more units. He's still stronger, which is really, really frustrating. We just need to get more units up and running. Here, in theory, he could break in. In practice, it's going to be awkward for him to break in and take this. And again, I don't expect him to attack. I expect him to defend. So these boats, I'm not entirely sure why they're there. I guess they're just to offer a threat, make me commit some forces up there. Really sure. I think that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and send this one back. Yeah, and I think with the diplomat, our families are again very happy. So nothing to worry about there. So cool. All right, let's send this one back.